As I'm reading this to myself, I'm kind of thinking I'm really weird. I am just not a normal person, but that's okay. What's up, guys? It's McMastodon. Welcome back to TooCrafty. And this is my staircase. You saw this before, but I've been working on it. So this is the build that I've been working on. It's my sort of shop. And if you missed the last episode or you need a reminder, I don't know why you would, but there is a shack way up there. I don't even know. I wonder if you can see it. Oh, is that it up there? I think that's it right there in the crosshair. Yeah, I think you might be able to see it from here. Strangely enough, which is kind of cool. That's that might be a screenshot. I don't know what the screenshot's going to be, but anyway, this is the build. So I've set it up as sort of like a hiking trail, or like an expedition trail, I guess you might say, to go all the way up. And you'll see when we get up there really what the idea is. I haven't had a whole lot of time to really get into a complicated build yet. I've got a lot of things going on, but I thought I'd do something a little different, a little interesting, maybe, I don't know, just a little fun. Just have a little fun here on the server as I get rolling on it, and I try to figure out what kinds of series I'm going to keep up with at this point, because I don't know if I can do everything. But you've probably already seen this, and you probably already read the signs. This is Trail to Old Man on the Mountain, and that should be a capital M, but we'll worry about it. It says, it's a dangerous journey, please sign in and out. So I've got a little registry, and if we look at this, it says basically register, and I've already kind of done it. I suppose I could do it again. McMastodon, and today is 8/24. And I can't sign out yet because, well, I'm not out. I'm going in. It's sort of like, I don't know, if you guys do hiking, they kind of do that just so that the forest rangers know when people are lost in the woods or whatever. Okay, so I will just click done. You don't want to hit sign because that will seal the book. It will block it off. So here's the build. Yeah, I have been working on the trail, and it's all like just a coarse dirt trail, so it's just sort of like tracked. I can't wait for wait. No, I think the packed dirt. We don't have packed dirt yet, right? That's a. Is that what even what it's called? I can't remember what it's called. But that's where it's like recessed a little bit. I think that's 1.9. Also, if anybody knows, do spruces not work well with bone meal? Because sometimes I feel like maybe the growth is restricted because I cannot get that little sapling over there. I hit it with, I don't know, 40 bone meal. I used all my bone meal. I have none left, and I was carrying like 2 stacks of bones. So this is the downed tree. It's supposed to be like a log that fell over. The tree was here, and it fell over. And that's the bridge across. It's, it's supposed to be, it's cute. It's supposed to be cute. It's supposed to be super sophisticated. Again, I thought about going up there, but I think this is better because really you got to go behind a waterfall, right? Said that before. None of this is new. I'm kind of treading old ground, but at least I've completed the path and I've filled in a little bit of details. I want to do more, but without, I'm not going to spend all my time going around collecting flowers, making sure I have enough bone meal, farming trees. I'm not really going to do that right now, because like I said, I've got kind of a lot of balls in the air. So I'm trying to keep the builds quick and dirty, and not spend as much time building, but spend a little bit more time on just trying something a little new. So, but I do have more trees, and I got some detail in here for the path. And when we get up to the top, you will see it's even better. I've just more of the same, I guess you might say. Some ferns. I placed some ferns here. I've been growing some wheat. Okay, so I actually had to do just a really quick cut right there because I had left something up there and I didn't want anybody to see it. So I broke it, so now we can go back up. Before I look in this welcome chest, I just wanted to say that sort of what I was going for. Let me set on my contemplation log. Sort of what I was going for was, well, I was thinking about the fact that I'm playing as a pacifist and what that really entails. And, you know, pacifism is, you know, it's sort of a quasi-religious kind of thing. I mean, I'm not doing this in a religious way. I'm not playing as a Buddhist or something like that. But it just got me thinking about, you know, like the sort of the cartoon, and it's like the hermit on top of the mountain, and people go up and you know, go visit or whatever, or just, you know, like the hermit that does his own thing and doesn't hurt anybody. I don't want to say too much. Ooh, that's another possible screenshot. Kind of look how that looks. And this is a way to get down. I am going to get down that way. So anyway, without any further ado, let's pop in here. So, What You Seek by McMastodon, and there's cookies. But let me quick look through this book. So it says, welcome, you've completed a long and difficult journey, but it has brought you to a higher plane. First, clear your thoughts of hunger. Have as many cookies as you like. Yes, I probably should eat, too, myself. Rest your weary legs on the stump of contemplation. The old man often sits here, pulling the thread of inquisition and unraveling the secrets of the universe, or the other universe. When you are ready, you may make your request for that which you seek. You may not have even known you sought it, but ask yourself, why have you come all this way? If you know why, then you sought it. Your climb was an act of volition. If you don't know why, then you seek it. Your climb was an act of compulsion. Parse that one out, guys. As I'm reading this to myself, I'm kind of thinking I'm really weird. I am just not a normal person, but that's okay. Write that which is not known onto a sign and press it into the sandy earth. Next time the old man sits on his stump, he will gaze at your sign as he pulls his thread. That which was not known will eventually become known to him. Then you must only watch for the old man to appear where he always appears, and your journey will be rewarded. The old man lives a humble life this time. He will not murder to take from his brothers of this world. If you are so moved, there is a chest for donations. These will help the old man shed the weight of survival. He will be extremely pleased. So, I'm not going to exactly say what that means, but there's a bunch of signs here. There's a bunch of cookies. And I don't need to eat. Here's the sand, the sandy earth, for pressing in the signs. And here's the donation box. And these are the things I got from the Chondrick. And I just stuck them in there because they were a very nice donation that he gave me. So let me sit down here and watch the sun go down. The sun has long gone down. I am looking out over the curvature of the earth. Well, it's not earth, but I ought to jump in bed before I do anything. Because, well, can't kill the mobs, and they will come after me. But let me just jump off into this waterfall, and I almost did like a leap of faith kind of thing, but I still have 0 deaths, and I want to keep it that way, so I think this should be safe. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty easy, actually. And so we're down here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty easy way to get down, because I just kind of trundle down here. And you notice I didn't do any steps. I didn't do any half slabs or whatever. He didn't see me. Did he die? Sounded like he died. He did. I don't want your meat. I don't want anyone's meat. Okay. That's the bridge. So, now what to do? Well, I have scoped out a place for a base. You're the one who took all my bone meal. I hate you. I have scoped out a place for a base, and I must go there. It is, well, it's on the other side of spawn. So, should I cut down these oak trees? I was planting them for just wood. I don't know. I've also thought, oh, I have to sign out. I almost forgot to sign out. Okay. Dash, where's my dash? Out. Okay, done. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Yeah, I've thought about 2 more quote-unquote shops. And I've also thought maybe there's 1 or 2 things I could actually set up. I don't know. What's in here? What do I want to take? Let's leave some books. Let's leave a little bit of leather. I'm gonna have to clean up this chest, but let's take torches. Take the sign. Doesn't matter. I need to go all the way to the other side of spawn to get to my base. So let me just do that. I'm going the wrong way. All right, I just want to give a little tour of where I'm going, just a lay of the land, I guess you might say. Also, I want to be able to find it again. So this is Dee's place. That's Dee's base. What I'm calling the Halo Hospital Apartments. I think it looks like something from Halo. That double helix is pretty awesome around the beacon beam. That's not pretty awesome. It's really awesome. And then her base looks like, I think it looks like something from, I don't know, one of the Halo planets or something. Have I said that before on camera? I don't know. I'm probably the only one who thinks that. And then somebody else said it looked like a hospital, so I've been calling it the Halo Hospital Apartments. And then over here is somebody else's little hut. I don't know if that's going to appear in a video soon, so I am not going to really show it. But suffice it to say, there is something there, and it wasn't built by a witch as far as I know, and that is a massive flow of water. I wonder if it'd be a good idea to turn that off. I don't seem to be having a frame rate issue or anything like that, so I don't know. This server is very robust. Shouldn't be a problem. Now, I just need to get around to the other side of this mountain. This really, really big mountain. So, you know, I really should have some ender pearls. But I don't think there's really a way past this without swimming. It's going to take me a little bit of time. So, let me just get over there, and then I'll pop back and show you where my base is going to be. Ready, guys? Are you ready? Feast your eyes on this valley. Oh my gosh, isn't it gorgeous? Am I the only one who still feels like a Minecraft scene can be gorgeous? I think it is. I like the way the river cuts all the way around through it. The way the grass on the other side of the river is a nice warmer green, and then there's the cool green over here. That's where I'm going to build. That's going to be the sort of the center of my base. I've already decided. And then look, it almost looks like there's like natural staircases going up through there, up to this upper area. There's all this up here. This will be a beautiful, beautiful high road back to base. And then, or back to, back towards spawn and the other stuff. And then if I really get ambitious, maybe even do some stuff up there. But there's all these animals down in here. There's chicken, at least one chicken, a whole bunch of sheep, pigs, even a horse. I think maybe what happened is the animals wander around on the hillsides, and then they gradually end up. They probably do more downhill than uphill. You know what I mean? They oh, there's more chickens as I get closer. And there's rabbits. There's pretty much all the animals I need. I could start my own little farms. they fall down and then they don't get up so well, so they end up all down here, clustered into the river. I think that's how it works. Now, I haven't even actually explored downriver a little bit, so I'm kind of curious to see what's down here. Let's see. Let's see what's around these bends. There's lava flow. That's always nice. Maybe do something with that. So there's going to be a lot of monsters in there. That's probably have to stay clear of that. But let's see what's over this rise. Well, I'm excited to get a new base going. It's kind of a sheltered area. It just feels like a home. It feels good. It feels right. Let's see what's over this rise. I don't want to really say what kind of base I'm going to do at this point. Well, I mean, it's not going to be a secret for very long. I think I'm going to get started and reveal it in the next episode. But that'll be a way to get you guys to watch the next one, maybe? Maybe? Perhaps? Ooh, the river really does continue along. Very cool. Very, very nice. Yeah, this is a perfect place for a base. So yeah, stick around to see what kind of base I'm going to be doing. Oh, look at that double waterfall. I need to expand my view distance. I forgot all about that. Well, we have a complication. So I just came over that. And what's going on? What is going on, bunnies? Holy smokes. That's a lot of bunnies. So it's really literally just over here that I just was. I mean, can I even... Can't really see, but like that's my base over there. So what is this? Don't know what this is, but I'm a little upset. I thought I was clear. Are you an oinkin bunny? Who made all these bunnies? This is clearly somebody's doing. I think I'm looking at the back of somebody's base. Squeak, squeak. Oh, nuts. What is this? New shop by Soap the Great. Well... Is this his base? I think there's a lot more to... This is also garlic. What's going on here? Is this a prank? This must be a prank. Bunnies love. Top is wired to set up. Yeah, okay. So, but let's see if we can find his base. Okay, now I'm starting to think I'm going to be fine because this is a long, long path like through a mountain and it just leads to a portal and then the path keeps going further. And I haven't really seen the full like Soap the Great buildings. So I think we're going to be fine. I think this is not like his main base. I don't think I missed I mean, I can't miss the lighthouse and all that stuff. So I think that this is just like an outpost he built or something, or started, or somebody who started and it never really got off the ground, or it's really just a prank now. I don't want to intrude, but I think I'm fine. I might have to send a message to the group. Okay, well, I'm back here. I think I'm going to do it. Nobody responded to my message, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm just going to... Maybe I'll just press on. And I can always abandon it if it's going to be a problem, if there's like a portal conflict. I don't even know if I'm going to set up a portal. I think it'll be fine. But I'm looking at this little hole in the mountain there, and I think that's going to be the entrance. So we're going to have a road that comes in from spawn, and it's going to come through there. And then we'll do some sort of bridge idea, but maybe not a bridge. And then this will be like the entry platform, and then we'll do this whole thing out here. And then that'll be like the central keep, like up on this little mound up here or something like that. I don't know. Well, it will unfold as I go. But yeah, I think this is a great place for a base. So even though it's a little close to somebody else's base, that's always good. I like having friends. I like having neighbors. And I was going to explore down in there, but, you know, get some mining going. But mining is hard when you're not going to kill any zombies. I need to strip mine. But the sun is going down, so I think it's time to wrap up. And bunnies are creepy. They just creep me out sometimes when I see them sitting there with their beady little eyes. Not even beady, like big glassy eyes. Anyway, sun's going down over my base, so I'm going to wrap this episode up. I hope you guys liked it. It's a bit of a transition episode, but we are going to get building in the next one. And so join me for that one. And if you like this one, please click the like button. I really appreciate it. I like seeing those likes. I love seeing those likes. And I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, I'm McMastodon. This is TooCrafty. That's a creepy bunny. And everybody, take care. Really? Another one? Another one. Really?